Right then, we are back, and today we have a steel cage match between Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper, a rematch from their infamous 1997 match at Halloween Havoc in WCW, widely regarded as one of the worst matches in WCW history, which is not an easy thing to be top of the list of. They had quite a few massive stinkers, but this one seems to really be up there. It has a 0.89 out of 10 rating on Cage Match after 78 votes. It was not even ranked by the Observer newsletter. It was given a dud. Wasn't even given half a star. It was absolutely awful. And just some of the comments against it were pretty, yeah. I mean, I don't remember this match at all, I must admit. And there's probably a good reason why I don't. But, I mean, just one of the comments here. This was just utter garbage in every single way. In-ring action and all the shenanigans. Interferences from the likes of fake stings. Randy Savage botching an elbow drop from the top of the cage, and then even attacking a fan who interfered too. Yep. A whole lot of nothing, which was incredibly boring, with some unconvincing brawling. Easily one of the worst matches ever in history. I went back to watch the Eddie versus Ray match, and this was on the card, and stayed because I saw it garner quite an awful reputation. What can I say? This deserves the awful reputation. Hogan and Piper do a whole lot of nothing the whole runtime. Leave the cage at one point. The stings who come out are confusing. The commentary is awful. Savage misses his spot off the top of the cage and more. So bad it was just funny. I mean, it might be worth even going back to watch it. It's that bad. It might be worth going back to watch. Who knows? I mean, it was a 13-minute and 37-second match. And it was... I mean, one of the matches on the card got a minus half a star. Yet this was still deemed as worse, apparently. So, yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. But hopefully, I mean, I say hopefully, surely the game is not going to give us as bad of a match as what happened in real life. I don't think it's possible, to be honest. However, we've not used a cage match on 2K26 or... What are we on? Are we on 2K26? 2K25? Oh, my brain's gone now. 2K25. We haven't used one of them in quite a long time, and I can't remember how good they are, to be honest. I mean... Are they just going to climb straight out of the cage? I don't honestly know. We'll find out together. I say, it can't be worse than the real-life version anyway. This is the first of a couple of matches today. I do have 3 planned in, but it's already quite late in the day, so I think we might end up squeezing one of the matches into tomorrow instead, just to try and make today a bit more breathable. So I think we'll have Hogan versus Piper to kick the day off, and then we'll go into Batman Penta versus Joker Fiend. Then tomorrow we've got War Games, we've got the Dark Carnival, Raven, Vampiro, and the Insane Clown Posse up against Los Psycho Circus, Pagano, Psycho Clown, Dave the Clown, and Murder Clown. And we'll also have The Undertaker versus Mordecai at a casket match tomorrow. And before finishing the day off with Deadpool Penta versus Wolverine. Brian Cage, I forgot his name there for a second. It is going to be bad here, isn't it? He's going to go straight over, isn't he? Go on, Piper. Go on, Piper, get him back. We can't have the match ending this quick, surely. There we go, okay. This is my worry, that it's going to be one of these matches that they've really just messed up the... the coding on. There's a few of those, but... I mean, we've done a couple recently I didn't think were going to work, and they've been okay. I mean, the ambulance match was pretty decent, actually. The casket match was good. It had its moments. And the Texas Death match we did the other day at the pay-per-view, I was really worried about that. And again, it had its moments, but in all, it was actually a pretty decent match. So let's see if this is actually usable. As Piper now with a big boot into the gut of Hogan. Hogan fighting back with a boot in the gut of Piper. Sending him in to the ropes. Ducks underneath. In with a big back elbow. Hogan now backing away into the corner. Piper hasn't, and we don't actually check the rankings as now, but we know that Hogan's doing terribly. Remember that for quite some time. Let's have a quick look. Hulk Hogan, he's had a little bit of a turnaround. He's on +8 after 67 altogether. He's -6 after 22 this year, which sounds probably... Oh my God, he's over here, and surely he's going to go over here again. Yeah, he was much worse than that. He's had a bit of a comeback, but still -6 after 22 is pretty damn poor, and he needs to turn things around. This is an opportunity to do so. But Roddy Piper, not somebody who's had a huge amount of opportunities. He is on -2 after 11. He's -2 from 2 matches so far this year, which was a 6-man tag match and a singles match. He's lost them both. So again, big opportunities. Both guys need the points. Hogan needs to reassert himself towards the top end of the ranking system. And Roddy Piper on -2 is terrible. He should be a lot higher than that. He is one of the top wrestlers in history. I'm not saying he should be at number 1 or number 2, don't get me wrong, but he should easily be in the top 50, easily. There's the boot right in the knee there by Hogan on Piper, and then slamming the knee once again into the mat. Hogan now sending Piper off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl in with a slam. And now Hogan looking to lock in that figure 4 leg lock on Roddy Piper. Hogan using some incredible technical wrestling ability. Not what you expect from Hulk Hogan at all, is it really? But I've said this in the past about Hogan's WWF run being very, very different to what it was before he came in. Like, you watch some of these clips back from Japan, his moveset was a lot more well-padded, a lot more agile, a lot more impressive. But his moveset when he moved into WWE was a lot more reductive. But here he is now, atomic leg drop on Roddy Piper. Middle of the ring, it's only a 2 count. And now look at Hogan raining down with the strikes into the face. And Hogan requesting the door be opened by the referee. The referee is obviously not very good at opening doors. Got Hogan now clotheslining Piper. And of course, Hogan's already hit the big boot and the atomic leg drop. A bit more damage could be enough for him to escape this cage. Hogan now the choke slam on Piper. Oh, Hogan's showing incredible ability here today. We've not seen a dominant Hogan performance in quite some time. And I must admit, I was hoping it wasn't going to be the Piper match. I'm a fan of Piper. I'd like to see Piper get some points here, but I don't think it's going to happen because Hogan has all of a sudden pulled his finger out. And look at Hogan now climbing to the top of the cage. Piper's still down. This is Hogan's opportunity. If he can drop down the other side and crash with both feet to the floor, he will win this match. I think he's going to have it. Hogan is free from the cage. Piper's back up, but all he can see is Hogan climbing down the outside. And Hollywood Hulk Hogan with the victory. Piper now drops to -3 after 12 this year. 3 matches, 3 losses for him. Not great at all. And Hulk Hogan continues his little bit of resurgence. He needed this. He'd had a very, very tough year so far this year. Of course, we did his own special show. It didn't necessarily go incredibly well. But he's been building off the back of it ever since. That is his 9th singles victory of the year. And to be honest, it was his probably most dominant performance of the year as well. He's had a rough time, as I've said. I don't think we've got Piper booked in yet for our Saturday night's main event, or have we? Yes, we have. We've got Hogan versus Piper again. We're going to recreate WrestleMania 1, I think, at the moment. We've got Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, and Roddy Piper up against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T in a tag team match. Okay. So Piper will have some more opportunities coming forward, but Hogan, big win for him. It's been a while since we did a Hogan match, and to be honest, he's never been that great on this game, has he, for us this year? But this was his best performance yet. It wasn't a great match, and it's typical for the game, really. The game is just recreating what happened in real life. It should have been a lot better, but it was quite mediocre. It's probably not going to get many views. It's probably not going to get talked about in many, many years' time, but Hulk Hogan walks out the victor. Did he win in real life? No, Roddy Piper won the match in real life. It was a non-title match as well, but Piper won the match. Yeah, in what was an awful match by all accounts. I think ours was better, but still not great. Anyway, that is the end of this one. I'll see you again later on today. Like I said, we've got one more coming up for you later on. It will be Batman Penta versus The Fiend, Joker, Bray Wyatt. I'll see you then. Good night. God bless. I'll be saying like and subscribe to the good stuff. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.